Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XRP. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are now saying that there's no New World Order agenda and that the World Economic Forum isn't going to harm people. I see that now here and there on Twitter. Other people are saying that it's all conspiracy theory, that we're wrong about the World Economic Forum. So let's take a look. They are not conspiracy theories. JFK also saw it and is not a conspiracy theorist, but a man with vision. The hidden powers that hide behind the World Economic Forum and other globalist elite groups with their evil ideologies penetrating into governments. Now we see how all of these people that are in government throughout the world are also tied to the World Economic Forum. Why would that be if we were wrong? Plus, the World Economic Forum pretty much lays it out for you, yet a lot are too blind to see it. The World Economic Forum keeps saying it out loud, and crazy libs still believe it's a conspiracy theory and vote for their puppets. And it's all right there, the whole Agenda 2030. But yet people don't want to believe it. I think if they lied and said, hey, we're not going to be out there trying to harm you in any way or enslave you in any way, people would believe that, but they won't believe the truth. Again, Bush, Clinton's, Obama, all in line with global leaders like Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. They say by 2030 we'll own nothing and be happy. Here they spin it, and we need to go green, everything EV by 2030. Same agenda. Bankrupt the U.S. and go under new laws. We get products from countries that pollute. And it's not just Democrats. It's also Republicans. I believe the first Bush was the one who really signed the U.S. on board with the World Economic Forum. And then it's just been a downward spiral since then. New Canadian Premier smeared as conspiracy theorist for rejecting the World Economic Forum. And any leader that rejects the World Economic Forum all of a sudden is telling you lies. Because they want you to believe and fall in line. That's what this is all about. It is not a conspiracy theory. Look at the World Economic Forum website. Nothing is hidden, like I said. They lay it out for you right there. If you don't want to believe what they have to say, then sure, go along with them. See where that gets you by 2030. You'll be enslaved at some point. World leaders on their way to another climate conference. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people say, how can you not believe in the climate crisis is happening? It's hard to believe when the same people that are telling you we have to go green are jet setting around the world in private jets. And then we know that it comes down to science, right? Well, the same people are also controlling science. Science is controlled by people who fund it. If scientists were working on their own without any type of government funding, it would be more easy for me to believe them. But because they get that government funding, I know it's part of an agenda. Science is always evolving. If you can't question science, it's just propaganda. All science should be absolutely neutral and not controlled by the government or pharmaceutical companies. And that's the thing. Look at where we got with science in the past. All part of the control mechanism. That's why it's hard for me to get on board with climate change. Congrats. I'm hopeful Republicans win so we don't all starve to death or freeze to death or have World War III or have government controlled crypto. Now, there's never going to be a World War III. It's a fear mechanism, though. It's easy for you to get distracted by them talking about it. So they keep you looking over here while they're doing something else over there. That's what it all comes down to. And we can never let the government take control of crypto. That would kill the entire crypto industry. Now, I do believe crypto needs regulations, but I don't believe that the SEC should be the one regulating crypto either. So you'll hear more about crypto, NFTs, and DAO in Web3. Crypto is a Web3 application for money. Yes, co-owned Google Docs are blockchain used instead of money. Money controlled by a government. Crypto controlled by a co-owned ledger, owned by users. And we have to keep crypto out of the hands of the government. A lot of people keep saying XRP is going to be controlled by the government. I don't believe that. I believe it's going to be used as a trust mechanism in between two countries. First, the corrupt SEC sued Ripple, not XRP. The SEC can't shut down XRP. It's a worldwide digital currency, and Gary is dragging out this lawsuit because he's in bed with JP Morgan to push Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people believe that. They believe that Gary Gensler's working with JP Morgan, and he may very well be. He's as corrupt as the day is long. So who believes the SEC and Ripple are working together on the launch of a new digital liquidity fund of the planet? Now, this is where it gets a little bit strange. A lot of people believe the SEC and Ripple are working together. Others believe absolutely not. And the XRP community is so divided with opinions on so many things. They have so many different visions for XRP in the future as well. Now, I can see the SEC and Ripple working together for the good of the US, and that might be happening behind the scenes. But why the delay? Well, everything points to March of 2023. I just did a video on it earlier. And the reason it points to that is because that's the same time frame for ISO 222. Maybe it was just supposed to be held back long enough for ISO 222 to go live. We'll have to wait and see. I've been saying this SEC lawsuit was a cover from the start, and they are working together behind the scenes, and look what's happening now. Ripple is being used to build CBDCs in multiple countries, including America. A lot of people also believe that the US government is working behind the scenes with Ripple as well. Again, it can very well be happening. I believe they're going to back the US digital currency by gold at some point to keep up with the rest of the world. But first, the financial system that we're using right now needs to get torn down so they can usher in a new one. Let's see, JP Morgan owns the SEC executives. They need to slow down XRP. They just launched their first cross-border transaction with their own product. JP Morgan's track record, 1 day. Ripple's track record, 10 years. Which one do you trust? I bet JP Morgan charges more too. Now here's the thing. Whatever JP Morgan comes up with doesn't matter. At some point, the US is going to need XRP, that on-demand liquidity. I've said it many times. That's what it's going to come down to. All of this talk about Ethereum, JP Morgan, makes me laugh because I know for a fact Ripple and JP Morgan are working on cross-border payments together with a company to allow COP confirmation of payee to the recipient. When will XRP conspiracists learn? And that's the thing. A lot of people also believe Ripple's working with JP Morgan and the SEC and the US government. So you have to take whatever opinion you believe. Nobody's really right because we don't know absolutely that that's what's really going on. But we assume that's going on because we hold XRP. It's one of those cryptocurrencies that have so many different theories around it. And people have pointed out fact, though, that Ripple and JP Morgan are working on the same agenda. I've seen that before in the past. HODL the ODL, on-demand liquidity, equals XRP. That's what it's going to come down to. Now, we know that the World Economic Forum is definitely pushing forward with their agenda, the New World Order. We also know XRP holders are about to become very rich very soon because of what they're pushing. It's not going to make me sell my XRP, and it shouldn't make you sell your XRP either. Because the next video I do, I'm going to talk about how you can change the outcome for you when a CBDC goes live. Because everything points to the poor. I've said it in the past. I've talked about it in multiple videos because I want to keep you awake to this. I want to keep you awake to what's going on in the world. What's really going on, not what mainstream news is showing you. But the thing is, you got to do what's best for you. That's why when you invest in crypto, You got to look at the cryptocurrencies that are absolutely going to enrich you in the future. And XRP will always be the #1 crypto as far as making you rich in the future. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.